At last, there's a way to spend less and sell more. That's business. I'm going to show you how to do that today using Alibaba.com. Have you ever heard of the saying that it takes money to make money? It's this idea that you can't make money unless you have it. So what do you do if you don't? Well, I remember when I was working at a call center, making just about $27,000 a year, my coworkers and I would come up with these plans, these ideas. We'd get super excited at lunchtime and during our 15-minute breaks, like, oh, you know what we could do? We could create a shirt company that could make funny slogans and memes and we could sell that. This was like 10 years ago. And then we'd look at the time and be like, we got to clock back in. And besides, we don't have any money. So I'd put on my headset, I'd log back in, help someone with their retirement 401k. But during those calls, I would dream. I would fantasize about what it could be like. What if I did have a successful business? Is there any way that you can actually make money without spending a lot of money? Today, I'm living proof that this theory is possible. That you can spend less and sell more and make more. And no joke, I'm so excited and blessed to be teaming up with the place where I got started, Alibaba.com, because they have a new slogan, a tagline that is literally spend less and sell more. And today I'm so excited to talk to you about it. But first, let's get out of the van into a more, place that you can visualize the success like I did during my call center years. All right. Now this is more like it. See, my whole journey, my whole life, I've been trying to build a successful online internet e-commerce company. And it was about 5-ish years ago, 6 almost, that I was able to do it full time. And my life has changed. I have a business and life that I love. It's incredible. And if you're just starting out, you've never heard of Alibaba.com, you don't even know where to get started. I mean, e-commerce is basically about this. First, you have to pick a niche. Who are you going to sell things to? 2, you have to figure out what to sell to those people. And in case you're wondering, well, I don't know what to sell, places like Alibaba.com can actually help you. They have thousands upon thousands of data points of what works, what are hot products. But I'll give you a hint right now, something that's worked for me in finding my niche, thinking about my niche. It's really a good idea to figure out problems or places or areas of people's life where they definitely need something and you can supply that to them. After you've picked your niche and your product, you have to source your product. And actually that's where Alibaba.com comes in because it's the best place to do so. Thousands upon thousands of products, thousands upon thousands upon verified sellers. Alibaba themselves independently basically audits them, makes sure that they're legit, and you can tell by so many suppliers, literally endless. If you've never been to this website, prepare to have your mind blown because you'll be like, oh my gosh, I could sell that and that and that and that and that and that. It's crazy. And after you source your product, it's time you get to work and you sell the product, and of course then you make money. Now you may have a dream to be in my shoes one day, and although I definitely like hanging by the poolside, it's a lot of work, but it's a different kind of work when you're building your dream. It doesn't feel like work. And now I listed all those steps on basically how to start a successful e-commerce company. It sounds like a lot, but what's crazy is Alibaba.com takes care of literally all those steps except for selling it. That's what you have to do. Ladies and gents, you're in luck because right at this time of this video, Alibaba.com has this super awesome event. It's called Super September. And you can actually source your very first e-commerce business through this event and actually save up to 40% off. So let me just back up a little bit because this was not around when I was doing my e-commerce. I was paying full premium prices and I still crushed it because once you check out the products and the prices and you learn about the amazingness of Alibaba.com, you can basically make a profit 2 times, 3 times, even 10 times when you sell it to retail, to your customers online. But take that in consideration of before this event, you could have crushed it. And now you have Super September, which allows you to basically tap into thousands of data points of trending products and even source a product for up to 40% off. It's like the best advantage you could ever ask for if you've ever wanted to get started. And at the time of this video, Q4 is upon us. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, no joke. You could make 7 figures in just one day. I'll be honest, I have not made 7 figures in one day, but I have made 6 figures in one day. And Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's prime time. So if you're watching this video before these events have happened in Q4 or even January 1st, dude, this is the best time ever to get started. Now, let's pop into Alibaba.com so I can actually walk you through on the fly. Nothing's prepared here, unscripted, because literally you can just dive in here and I can show you how I think so you can think the same way. How do you tap into the resources of Super September and Alibaba.com to basically discover amazing products that you can source and build a successful online e-commerce company, even if you're starting from scratch? Whoo-wee, I'm so excited to show this to y'all. Diving into Alibaba.com, my whole entire story, I started with zero, nada, and was able to build a successful online company that basically fuels my dreams and my passions every single day. Alibaba.com's mission with Super September is so you can spend less, sell more. That's business. That's what it's about. So I'm going to start sharing my screen right now, and we are looking at the Super September main page. So if you've never checked out Alibaba.com, just take a look on the right here. You don't know what your niche is right now. Let's say you're totally new and you just want an idea of what's out there. It's pretty much categorized already. You can see so many different niches. I mean, that's pretty much every single niche that exists, like right here. But I want you to pay attention on the homepage here. There's a reason why there's products listed right here. Everything, you got to think about how an algorithm works. And Alibaba.com's one of the most intelligent, crazy genius algorithms there is. It's based on data points of buyers. So how does a product make it to the homepage? Well, if I just break down the most simple layman's terms, it's because it's selling and making a lot of money, meaning businesses from all around the world are sourcing this product. So I'm just going to click on these leggings that I see right here. And that's the only reason why that's there. It's not because it's random. It's because it's freaking crushing it. And so I also want to be able to tap into this wave that's riding, and maybe this is a hot product, because that's the best thing to do to start a business. You want to use data. You want to use something that's already successful. You don't need to reinvent the wheel and create something just crazy. I mean, although you could, sounds like a lot of hard work. I'd rather just find a sweet, awesome product on Alibaba.com that's crushing it and sell it with my own brand. So let's take a look at these leggings. Very nice. It's already with these leggings that you can get an idea of the value that you're getting from Alibaba.com. And this is just literally one manufacturer that I've clicked on. And so normally, let's say if you were going to buy these leggings, I would guess at a minimum, this would be $20 in a store. But you can see that if you just wanted to sample this, you don't have to have a big risk and spend thousands and thousands of dollars. For literally $12.63 a unit, you could get 2 to 19 sets. And I just got to be clear here. This is not just leggings. This is an entire, basically, jumpsuit. That's even crazier than what I initially thought. So here's how the math works out on this one. If you were to order 2 to 19 sets, that means bottoms and tops is going to cost you a unit, or you could put that package together for $12.63. That's crazy. So you could order a lot if you felt confident about this. Maybe you already have an audience, or if you're starting from scratch, start small, order 10. And basically, if you ordered 10 of these, you're starting your business for a total of $214.38 all in. So that includes the shipping and the duties, everything. So here's what's crazy. If you're just starting out, you're looking at these numbers, and I just wanted to buy 10 basically as a sample to see, how it is. I could flip these, even with these 10, and I would imagine something like this, I could sell for 50 to 75 bucks easily. I mean, this is sick. So cool. So let's just pick the low number. But if I was to sell 10 of them, that's $500. So basically, in this short, quick little example, might cost all in $214.38, and with the promise to sell that for $500. I mean, that's no brainer. That's doubling your money. But here's what's crazier, in case you are someone that does have money and you feel empowered that this is a product you could sell, or others on here. Looks like through customization, this is where you really can scale your businesses. You could buy as is and sell it, but it's always better to basically private label. And so Alibaba.com allows you to do that. If you wanted to get like a custom logo, all you'd have to do is order 200 sets. Custom packaging, graphic customization, so that's all going to be complimentary added on. So imagine your now clothing, fashion brand for women. You could basically design your own closet, your own label, and sell these, and it would take care of the customization. And for $12.63, that's just the bare minimum. If you were to purchase over 100, that cost goes down to $11.23. I mean, this is literally just a math equation. What your cost is, that's your risk, but this is just one product. Let's look at a couple more. Oh, wow. I have to do this because I've actually purchased ukuleles online, and I spent quite a bit of money on my ukulele. It was over $100. But this is crazy. I didn't even know this was possible. You could outsource a ukulele. That's amazing. So if we take a look at this, you'll notice on this product page, if you take a look at, during Super September, it's listed at Super September. So you have to keep in mind, not every product is listed in this amazing program. But Super September, if it's listed here, that's just go for it. Especially right now, there's many incentives for you to pick one of these products to launch your business or to add to your inventory. But this ukulele, which seems amazing. I love the little product video that they include with it. To order 10 pieces, which would be the minimum, $167.20 plus the shipping, $260 all in. That's insane. Ukuleles cost like $60 to over $100. But I'd like to learn a little bit of more detail. So all you got to do is scroll down, and you can get an idea of what the product is made out of, the size, the weight, and then each product page, if you want to learn more about the company that's making it, they have a company profile. You can feel free to click all the links to get an understanding of who this company is making, where they're making it, their quality control. Sometimes it's through this research process where you find the cool product, but maybe that's not something you want to sell, but you start learning about the company that's making it, and you learn, wow, like I could start a whole ukulele brand using this company. Look at all, just in this example video, all these amazing products you could source, and you could customize it. I don't know if there's any ukulele or guitar players out there, but I mean, that's insane. If you ever thought like how hard is it to create a ukulele brand, you're basically looking at one page on Alibaba.com where you could do it. It's wild. $260 all in for 10 units. I mean, this is crazy. Let's do one last one for good measure. Well, I think I just saw something here that it seems too good to be true. There's no way this is real. Wow. Oh my gosh. You could actually literally source an electric bicycle. Now my dad's actually right now looking for an e-bike. He's willing to spend $1,500 on this. I mean, look at this thing. This is sweet. So it looks like 350 wattage. Dang, that is so nice. Now we're talking about super high ticket stuff here. And you could source it for just $260 if you bought between 5 and 50. Again, always notice that Super September. That means that is something you should highly encourage. And oh my gosh, this is just insane because you could literally 3x to 5x the cost per unit here. Wow. I actually may not include this on this video because my mind's blown that this is even a possibility to source my own e-bikes. Let's play with some big numbers on this one. So if I was to basically sell 50 of these and I sold them for a mere $800, which would be a massive, insane discount. Like, the market is not ready for that. Like, that's $40,000. And the cost, basically, if I was to do, just with that 50, 260 bucks, I mean, 13,000. So, 40,000 minus, let's just add 15,000 for shipping. Oh crap, I messed it up. Now let's be conservative here. So $13,000 basically to get your inventory, but you got to run ads, you got to pay for shipping, or maybe you have a shipping deal. All in all, let's just add an extra $7,000. So still, you would make 40 grand and your overhead would be 20 grand. You'd be doubling your money again. Insane. Dang, that's wild. Whew, I think it's time I put this laptop away, because if I keep this up, I'm gonna basically create like a dozen new internet online companies using Alibaba.com. Fuck. Whew, I think it's time I put this away, because I could literally create like a dozen new e-commerce companies right now. Starting my online e-commerce company many, many years ago was a game changer for me. It didn't skyrocket to the moon right away, but I slowly built it, and Alibaba.com was a huge part of why I am here where I am today, because I utilized them. I bought my first inventory from them, and I scaled. With that money, I reinvested, and I kept growing, and it was literally like I could be the poster child of Alibaba.com for this Super September event, because my whole story is I didn't have money. I didn't have a lot of money. I basically made a little more than minimum wage, and I used that money after I saved for months to basically buy my first inventory from Alibaba.com, and I can say today, it was all worth it. If you've ever wanted to start an online e-commerce company, now is the best time than ever. And I want you to hit a special link that's in the description below, which is going to take you to the Super September event. This is crucial. Time is of the essence. If you want to get started and have a generous discount or advantage to the products that you can source, and you can source, as you can tell, pretty much anything from Alibaba.com. Let me know if you have any questions about using Alibaba.com or e-commerce in general. Just drop them below. Otherwise, it's time to spend less and sell more. That's business.